Hi, everybody, it's Sam, and I've decided that I want to become a YouTube sensation. And I know that you're probably thinking I want to do that because I want to be rich and famous, or maybe because I like to make videos of myself. And if you've seen my other YouTube videos, you think probably this woman likes to make videos of herself. But none of those are the reasons. And I'm walking away from the house so my children don't hear me. But the reason I want to become a YouTube sensation is because the only people my children respect are YouTubers. And that's like almost exactly true. And they'll get so excited when we watch a YouTube video. They're like, they're verified. They have 1 million followers. Oh my gosh. So, we've been having trouble brushing our teeth because it's COVID. And for some reason, the children think since they're not going to school, whatever, they don't have to brush their teeth. And I thought if I could just find a YouTuber who says, even during a pandemic, you have to brush your teeth twice a day. And if I did that, then they would really listen. And that's when I realized I need to become a YouTuber to gain the respect of my children. So that's really the only reason that I'm here. And I'm outside, as you can tell. Maybe you can't tell, this is outside. Maybe it's been so long since you've been outside, you don't know. But I wanted to bring you to my beautiful vegetable garden right here. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Isn't that really something? That's what happens to your vegetable garden. This is my raised bed. I wanted to show you. That's what happens to your raised bed when you don't do anything. When you don't plant and you don't weed and you don't water. Look, that's what happens. And if you don't mind, I'm going to take you out to my big garden because what happened this year is instead of my usual planting, which I love to do, and making a gorgeous vegetable garden, what we did was we had a baby. So that's kind of like planting, actually. We planted and we just harvested a human being. That sounded really bad. I just gave birth to a wonderful child, and that was exciting, but it meant that I wasn't doing my usual things, which is like spending a lot of time inside of my garden. So we had Pastor Rick from West Springfield United Methodist Church gift us a rototilling, which was unbelievably fantastic, and we were all ready to plant when all kinds of things happened. Like I got gestational diabetes, which meant I was exhausted, and also I needed to be on a special diet, and that meant Tommy had to cook for me this like high protein, low carb diet, and it also meant I had to spend a lot of time crying. That took up a lot of time. I had to cry because I couldn't eat potatoes or potato chips or chocolate. And if you know me, you know that's pretty tragic material. So I want to just show you this fantastic garden we have right here. Look at that. So it was rototilled a long time ago, and then I had gestational diabetes, and then I had a baby, and look what happened to it. And if you look over there, there's a fox. Hi, little fox. What happened to it is that the foxes live in the ditch that the fence was going to be in, and we don't have anything except for weeds. And the other day when I was pulling the weeds from my little raised bed, it occurred to me, it was like, this is the best teaching I could ever get because you can go to all the trouble. You can have this incredible garden, you can get it rooted, you can be very hopeful. But if you don't plant seeds, oh, there goes another fox. I don't know if you can see it right through the woods there. If you don't plant it, you're not going to have anything to harvest. And that's what happens in our minds. And I've been trying to teach this to myself. I'm trying to teach it to my 4 children, 5 children, but one is too little. She's only 10 weeks old, little young. But the truth is, we have to put something in. You can't just clear out the bed. You have to plant some good seeds. You have to plant seeds of love and kindness. We can't just actually not think about the news or not think about the pandemic. We actually have to put the positive things inside. And the positive things are love and joy and connection and every single thing we'd actually want to harvest in our lives. And that was, to me, just like a total amazing experience to be picking the weeds out and to realize, yeah, if you don't plant the seeds, you get the weeds. And it's a lot more work to pick the weeds out of the garden than it is to actually plant the seeds that fill it up and give us what we want. So that's my little message of the day. That's my wee message of the day. Thanks for coming outside with me. Thanks for helping me to get to YouTube stardom, because if you don't subscribe and like everything I put here, then I can't have the respect of my children. And as you know, anyone who's a parent, if you don't have the respect of your children, then you live in chaos, particularly when you have 5 of them. So I shall be very grateful for any ways that you can help me to actually become verified and become important to my children through this incredible medium. So that's all. Jai Bhagwan, honoring the light in you.